Hello everyone, this is Nameless One, and today we're going to be going over some theories on the fates of the Immortals or long-lived characters in the MLP G5 movie. Spoiler warning ahead. But before that, if you're enjoying the channel and would like to see more content like this, then like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. If you want to support further, then check out my reward tiers at patreon.com/thenamelessone, link in the description. And more about that at the end. So before we really get into the theory for today's video, who am I talking about when it comes to the Immortals? The answer, for many G4 veterans, will probably be fairly obvious. I'm talking about Discord and the Alicorns. Throughout the movie, we are introduced to the three tribes once again, and Sunny mentions Twilight several times. She even becomes a pseudo-Alicorn at one point, a topic we will discuss in a future video. Throughout the runtime of the movie, we are told that something happened to the magic of the three races, but it never discusses what happened to the rest of the magical creatures that also called Equestria home. Discord is possibly one of the easiest to explain. With Fluttershy already getting on in age, he may have simply retreated to the Chaos Realm and hasn't returned since. I doubt that a creature of chaos such as he would simply allow himself to fade from existence. Another possibility is that he is biding his time to act, as it is unlikely he would go forever without making mischief at some point. There is also the small possibility that for whatever reason he was resealed in stone. However, this does not seem very likely. All things considered, it should be a high likelihood that we see him again in the future, or get some form of explanation as to his absence. Now on to the more complicated ones. By the end of G4, there was no less than 5 Alicorns. For those of you unfamiliar, these were Luna, Celestia, Flurryheart, Cadence, and Twilight Sparkle. The movie acknowledges the existence and importance of at least Twilight. However, the fates of the others are unknown. From here comes a question that is never really asked or explored during G4. How long does an Alicorn live? From what we can glean from the comics show and Diary of the Two Sisters, we can reasonably assume that Luna and Celestia at least are between 1500 and 3000 years old. We know that sometime into their prime, that the rise and fall of Nightmare Moon happened, and they were also adults when they defeated Discord. So with that, we can already slap on 1000 years. Then, since they were tutored by Starswirl, who is stated to be trapped in limbo for over 1000 years, so however long ago that happened to be. All of this seems to lead to the conclusion that if they aren't immortal, they at least live long enough that they might as well be. It is also some people's belief that the sisters are not natural-born Alicorns, so we will be applying this lifespan to all Alicorns for the purpose of this video, especially since there is no contradictory evidence to suggest that ascendant Alicorns like Cadence and Twilight do not live just as long as the rest. As to the fate of the Crystal Empire Alicorns, Flurryheart and Cadence, it is possible that they never left the Crystal Empire. Since the G5 movie is set entirely in Equestria, it is possible that the Crystal Alicorns have just not yet been encountered. However, it is possible that any fates that befell the other Alicorns could have also befallen these two. Now that we have addressed the easy ones, let's move on to the more complex ones. As for the two sisters, a whole number of different things could have happened. Firstly, since they were retired, they may have elected to let things run their natural course. This, however, does not feel likely as both princesses had a strong urge to protect their home. Next, with them being the oldest known Alicorns, if we go with the idea they are long-lived rather than immortal, they could have died of old age. As there is no proof to say in either direction, we are unable to give this theory much credibility. The next theory is the possibility of them simply being in hiding or leaving Equestria. Again, this theory doesn't truly hold up, as we do not know the last known location or any clues to the events that led up to the current state of Equestria that would have caused this. Before I discuss the theory that could explain the absence of all Alicorns, let's talk about Twilight. Her fate is somehow tied to the crystals that are the main MacGuffin of the movie. Her cutie mark is shown time and again in iconography depicting the crystals. It's possible that some threat may have forced her to create the crystals, though for what purpose still remains pretty unclear. Another idea is that she may have willingly retired and gone into a self-imposed exile after losing all of her dearest friends. This seems to be too dark of a theme for MLP. However, this is one that I would personally love to see explored. Of course, the one easy answer is that everybody from G4 lost their magic and died. This answer feels like a cop-out though, so let's hope it's not the case. But what are your thoughts on this? Got a favorite of one of my theories or one of your own? Comment below and let me know. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe while you're at it. We also have a public Discord community, and if you want to support the channel, then check out my reward tiers on Patreon. A huge thanks to everyone that has already, especially my Priest tier patrons, Solar Scripture, Sawtooth Waves, Haxros, Ellis Xander, and Cameo Shadowness. You make what I do possible. Everyone have a great day, and drink water.